Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. This is actually the first one that I've done. A little get ready with me, a little chit chat, a little talking about some products, and I'm going to be reviewing, which I'm very excited about, is the Beauty and the Beast collection. I actually got the whole collection. I know they had come out with this a while ago, but then like within the past month I saw that it had popped up again, and I was pretty excited about it. So I bought the eye palette, which is awesome. These I haven't even taken out of the box yet. I got the set of the lip glosses, which look really pretty. I'm excited about these. And then I have the blush palette, which I have tried. I have already played with the eyeshadow palette and this blush palette, which actually comes with the highlighter, and I'm happy about those. I was able to get them various places. I got the lip, I think I got the lipsticks directly from Lock. The eyeshadow palette I found at Kohl's, believe it or not, it was half price. I was super excited about that. And the blush palette, to be honest, I think I got it from Lock. I don't remember I just don't remember. Oh well, senility, that's what happens. I am currently shooting with my new camera, which I don't know if I like or not. We'll have to see what the quality looks like. My lighting is terrible because I am filming in a spot that is this big, and my umbrella light is kind of off to the side, and I don't really know how it's going to work. Nonetheless, we're going to just get rid of me and maybe talk about some things and see what happens. Maybe leave me some comments, maybe you tell me a little bit about your life, and that would be pretty cool. So, if you want to know what I happen to be wearing on my face, because I have actually put foundation on, actually no, I didn't put the what do they call this? Why does my brain stop working? Yeah, this is the one I'm using anyway. It is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Yeah, eye primer. That's the word I was thinking of. Okay, Leanne. So, on my face, I kind of started with a little bit of skincare. If you're curious to know what I do, the first thing I do is I put some straight-up hyaluronic acid on my skin. I got this in a TJ Maxx haul. It was rather inexpensive. I'm almost done with it, as a matter of fact. It comes with what looks like an eyedropper. It's a very thick but watery textured type. I want to call it a fluid because it goes on exactly like water. Feels great, is not sticky or anything like that. Has no scent to it. Hyaluronic acid, if you did not know, which I'm sure you do if you watch any of these channels, it's extremely moisturizing for your face. As a serum, I am almost done with this because I'm trying to use up a lot of the current products that I have, especially skincare. I am a skincare junkie, and I have a tendency to bounce around a lot when, I find something new and I try it. So I had this and it was half done, and I wanted to finish it up, which it almost is. I don't think anyone really talks about this on YouTube, but I'm different. I like to throw stuff in there. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift Triple Power Serum. And I really like this. This is actually, usually you think of serums as liquidy. This one is actually in a cream consistency, but it goes on, it's a serum concentrate, so it goes on with a cream, not gel-like consistency. It soaks right in. So this is my current serum. I put that on top of the hyaluronic acid after I let that sit in. Then I didn't bring it with me, but as far as moisturizer, I am currently using the Rainforest of the Sea moisture gel. I got it. So I have that. For my eye cream, I have on what is this one? Yes to Blueberries? I think it's Yes to Blueberries. It's one of the Yes to, from the Yes to line. And this is the Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment. This comes in a little pump. It's very smoothing. As you know, I've talked about in my last few videos, I'm having the biggest battle currently with my under eyes that are so dry and looking textured and dark from the lack of sleep that I get, and being tired all the time, that I'm still on that uphill battle to try to find something to help them. So I'm using every eye cream possible. This is what I use during the day. I switch it off, and I have some other nighttime eye products that I'm currently using. So, you know, I've always been big on skincare. That's the funny thing. I've always taken care of my skin since I was in my, early 20s. I've worn makeup since probably before I was allowed to. Nonetheless, I did anyway. And I've always taken care of my skin since I was in my 20s. I've always worn sunscreen. I've done everything I possibly can. But, you can only fight the signs of aging so much and whatever, I guess. So for my foundation, I use the Born This Way foundation, which I actually used. I just ordered a full-size bottle of it. I had gotten a sample of it, and I've been using that. I absolutely love it. I have quite a few foundations, but this new one happens to be my favorite. Under my eyes, my whole eye struggle battle. I have on everything. Currently, I'm trying with, what do I have on first? The Age Rewind Flawless Finish Eraser, the dark circles. Everyone seems to rave about this. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't do the miraculous things that everybody says it does, at least not for me on my skin and my ridiculously dark under eye circles, but I like it. I use that. I'm also using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This one is in the tube. This is the one that's on sale currently, I believe, at Ulta and or Sephora. I'm not sure whether it's either or just the one of them. I am in the color, oh crap. Alright, if you want to know what color I'm in, I gotta put these puppies on, which they're actually filthy. Oh, I'm in medium 27. And I use this when it's a little bit darker. And then honestly, what I use underneath that, because I told you I've been trying to do a couple of things with my under eyes. And you know what? As I start to get ready, I'm going to tell you some of the secrets that I do. But really, you're here to see the Beauty and the Beast palette. So how about we just get into that? So it comes in like a little storybook. It's really kind of cute, I gotta tell you. It's got this little mirror, not completely, useful if you ask me, because, it's a tiny mirror. But, of course I don't want to hold this up in front of me and try to dip into shadows. Maybe. So, as I said, this is my first Get Ready With Me, so this is going to be interesting. I do have my color switch here, which I like to use to switch off. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush, actually. I really like my Sephora brush, if I can find it. Actually, I'll use this one, BH Cosmetics brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Pro brush, and I don't happen to see a number on it or anything like that, but again, I have to put on my glasses if you wanted me to, and look how crazy my hair is looking at the moment. Oh my god. Alright. We are going to go into, let's see how well I can do this. Like I said, guys, this is my first Get Ready With Me. I'm going to do Chip In. Chip In, which is this one, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. Let's see how this works. Well, I know how it works, but, So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I know I don't have that many followers and stuff like that. I'm really new to this. I kind of wish they had YouTube when I was younger, when I was at my, all-time makeup high, when I could do anything I wanted with my looks, because I was young and had perfect skin, and they didn't have YouTube, they didn't have cell phones, they didn't have any of that stuff, to be honest with you. So, but I've always loved makeup, as I was telling you before, and I thought, why shouldn't I do this? Why can't I do this? I have a lot to share. Maybe there's a few people out there who want to listen to me. Currently, it's 19 of you who want to listen to me. That's the whole thing, I don't know that much about it and how quickly you grow and what you have to do to grow. I do watch other people's videos when they talk about, how they grew and stuff like that. I actually started my Instagram before I started my YouTube. And my Instagram grew kind of quickly, as a matter of fact. Just to let you know, I think I'm going to go into oh, what's this color? Look Beyond, which is this tan color. I'm going to use that for my crease. I'm going to use actually the same brush, the fluffy brush. I kind of like it. So I started my Instagram channel, and originally my Instagram channel I started because of my cats, and I mostly did my cats. And, you know, I would, you know, take some pictures of, you know, there would be other pictures up there, friends, stuff like that. And I started doing that. And the channel grew kind of quickly. And at first I had a lot of followers of just cat people, animal channels. I can't talk today. Animal stuff, you know that. And then I started, you know, let me put some of my makeup up there, and because people used to compliment me, and sometimes actually they still do compliment me on my makeup, my eye makeup. And I thought, well, that's nice, and maybe other people would like it. Maybe. You never know. So I started, as I do my eye looks, I take pictures, I throw them up there, and everything. And then I was starting to get more and more subscribers. But then I started noticing another thing. And you know what? I think I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, because maybe you can't see that well exactly what I'm doing. So hang out, and I'm going to do that. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't want to zoom in too much, because then I'll just be like on my eyes, and is that weird if it was just on my eyes while we're talking? Then you just see talking eyeballs, and maybe that's weird, I don't know. So anyway, so I started getting, you know, requests to follow from a lot of people. And at first I didn't know. It's just like, oh wow, they're following me, you know, they follow me. And then like, oh, you know, let me follow back. I'm trying to build my channel. Let me help other people out too, and, you know, help them build their channel and everything. So that's what I did. And then, you know, I would notice my numbers would go up, and then my numbers would drop back down, and then every time, like, the people I was following was growing, but the people who were following me was dropping off at a very high rate a lot of times. And I was like, I wonder what's going on here. So, if you don't mind, I'm just like looking for my other brush that I want to use, because I have a gazillion. I'm very particular. I have to be in like the mood to like use whatever brush I want. And you know what? I do kind of like the brush that came with this thing. So this is not a bad brush, to be honest with you. It's a little scratchy, but this is a nice little brush for packing on like the darker corners and everything. But I'm sorry, I digress. So, as I was saying, I started to notice, like, I'm following like 3,000 people, and then, like, you know, I would be up to like 700 and then drop down to like by like 50 and everything, and I was starting to get really upset. And then somebody told me that, well, what people will do is they'll, you know, like a picture and follow you, and then you follow them, and I don't know whether it's a program that does it or they do it on their own. I guess it would take like a lot of time, but once they follow you, excuse me, once they follow you, then as soon as you follow them, they unfollow you. And I was like, that's really mean. That's not fair. Kind of rude. How rude can people be? But that's, like, I guess that's the deal. That's life. That's how it is in real life, I'm assuming. I'm looking for a good crease brush. And if you guys have any ideas about an excellent crease brush, because they're all really big, all the crease brushes that I have, and it's really honestly kind of annoying, because I wanted to get right in my crease and I wanted to be more defining. I tried this one the other day, which came in the Boxy Charm. It's that little mini Luxie brush, which I happen to really like. I'm going to use that right now, because I can't find my favorite one that I'm looking to use currently. And that's kind of, maybe I just need to organize my brushes better. Again, I'm getting off topic, but my whole life is getting off topic. That's just my life. What can I say? I don't know. I can't find it, so we're going to have to go with this Luxie so I can do my crease. For my crease, what am I in the mood to do today? And I was going to go with the blues. I'm going to go with the mauve tones. So I'm going to take this romance color, which is right here. Dip into that. Oh, so I mean, if you want me to talk about these shadows, I will. I tap off because they're just a little powdery. I have not noticed any fallout or anything to that effect. Any problem with it. They blend beautifully. They're pigmented, as you can see. This is a very pigmented color. A little dark for my crease, but hey, who says there really has to be rules when you're doing makeup? I say do what the hell you want. Have fun with it. And there's a couple of rules I stick to just because that's what I've learned, that's what I've become accustomed to. But nonetheless, so there's that eye. I do a lot of blending. I'll blend that out more in a little bit. So as I was saying, I was getting really upset. Like, I'm trying to like build up my Instagram channel, and I have all these people like dropping off, and here I am following more and more and more people. I'm like, you know what? If they're not going to support me and they're just going to drop off me, I'm going to stop on following them. So I don't have a program that does that or anything, because God knows hell I'm not technical like that. I can barely edit my videos, and I don't do that good of a job at that either. But I'm trying, peoples, I'm trying. So I just start like unfollowing people, and now like if a channel, you know, if like a channel with like, I'd say, you know, thousands of subscribers, and they're following like, you know, 300, and they follow me, if it's a page that I'm really interested in and that I think I would enjoy seeing, then I will follow and stay followed. But if it's a channel that I know is just doing it to get me to follow them, and it's not something I'm really going to be interested in, and then why am I going to follow them? Because I know that they're not going to support me. So that's my newest thing, is checking who's following me and unfollowing people I'm not really interested in, and that I was honestly just following just to help them out. I'm the type of person, you know, you say, hey, I'm starting my channel, you know, can you follow me? Even on YouTube, like, you know, people say, I followed you, can you follow me back? It's like, hell yeah, of course. We all have our different reasons for doing this. I'm sweating, it is so hot in here today. We all have our reasons, different reasons for doing our YouTube channels and our Instagram pages and everything like that. But the fact of the matter is, if we want people to follow us, and you know, you got to return the favor, which I absolutely do. Anytime someone's asked me to do it, to help them out, of course I have. Of course I have. So, I'm looking for my Sephora brush. This is my Sephora? This is my Sephora Pro. Yeah, this is my Sephora Pro number 10 Pro Crease Brush. Love this one. It comes with that little protective plastic thing for when, you know, if you're traveling. I don't travel, just to let you know. Not that I really have a problem with traveling, just I work 2 jobs. I'm crazy busy, and the thought of packing and traveling and all that kind of stuff just sounds exhausting. I barely have the energy to come home. I try to film during the week, and honestly, it doesn't happen. I come home from work, I do what I have to do, I do laundry, or whatever the case may be, and I'm tired, and I just want to crawl in bed. And now, of course, with like Christmas coming, I'm trying to get on top of things and plan, because we're hosting Christmas. So, which, by the way, tell me about your Christmas plans. I'd love to know. Do you guys host? Do you go anywhere? If you don't celebrate Christmas, tell me about what you're currently doing for Hanukkah. Although, by the way, Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate at the moment. I had my menorah on my desk at work. And, you know, I would have loved to light them. And somebody said to me, why don't you light them? I was like, yeah, I probably don't really feel like having like a fire marshal come after me. But nonetheless, so tell me what your plans are. If you're celebrating, what you're doing. I said, my family hosts Christmas Eve, And we used to host Christmas Day too. Usually now it's just a small group, but it's still cool. And I got off of the whole YouTube thing. But, so tell me, have any of you experienced this where you were new and you were trying to grow your channel and you kept finding that out? And I'm really like hoping to get to 1,000 at least on Instagram, and I would really love to get more followers on YouTube, and I'm trying my best. I would love to know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. I don't get a lot of comments, so I would welcome criticism, comments, and anything I can do that's going to make me better at this, because I want to get better at it, because I said I have like a lot to share, and it's fun. I enjoy doing this. Just like a little bit of background about myself, but I'll tell you. This one is called Spellbreaker, and it's this dark chocolatey color. It's got like a little bit of sparkle to it. I'm tapping off on this. I'm just going to go. Wow, look how pigmented that one is. As I choke. So, wow, this is pretty. How do I go into so many subjects? Like, I think that's me. And I'm like, oh, look, a squirrel. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. But I get off topic a lot. Because, you know, I have a lot to say. And I guess I kind of want to condense it down into a shorter amount of time. But, and you can leave me comments on anything that you want. But again, I wanted to share just a little bit about me. Since I like my videos from like a few months ago, you know, I've been battling this whole fluid in the ears thing, and I'm still struggling with it. And I have to tell you, when you're dealing with a health struggle now, of course there are many, many more health struggles that are much more impending than that. But I do have health issues that I've been dealing with for many years. And they are serious health issues. And I struggle with them, and it has to do with a lot of my fatigue and things like that. But I do have to tell you that now, dealing with this whole ear thing and having it go on for so many months, and, you know, starting to see it get better, and then it not getting better, and then it getting worse, it weighs on you. You know, I'm always a very positive person. I'm never a why me person. I'm never a woe is me person. But you do get frustrated, and you do kind of want to see, you just want to feel better, you want to feel normal, you want to feel like yourself, you want to be able to do things. I don't do a lot of things, honestly, because I don't feel well 90% of the time. I still work 2 jobs. I push myself to go to work because that's who I am, and I do love my job. If you don't know, I have a musical background that I was in a band and a vocalist for about 25 years. And I also actually went to school to teach music. That is not what I currently do full-time. I do work in school full-time, just not as a music teacher. So I haven't been able to sing for 3 months. I can't hear, I don't know if anyone's a musician, but I can't hear pitches. And when you can't hear yourself, you don't know if you're in the right key. You don't know how you sound. When, as a vocalist, you need to be able to hear the pitches, you need to be able to hear the musicians, and having my, with my ears being messed up one and the other and everything going on, it's really frustrating. When it's something that you love to do and you haven't been able to do it for 3 months, it is frustrating as all hell, I have to tell you. I want to go back in, I want to lighten up my crease color a little bit. I'm going to go in with this brush. This is a purple brush. I don't know the maker of it because I think I just got it one of those kits that you get off of Amazon for like $10. I gotta tell you, I've talked about it before. I love those brushes. They're soft, they do the job, they're awesome. To lighten that up a bit, again, I'm going to go back into, what is the name of this one again? Goodness sake, look beyond that kind of light tan color. Tap off, and I want to go up here and bring some of that tan in again up here. This look is turning out darker than I like, but I like it. That's the funny thing, I always start out with, oh, I'm going to go really minimal on my makeup today. I'm going to go all natural, and as soon as I start doing it and I'm just piling it on and on and on, I usually go to work having like this full face of like looking good makeup, but totally not what I intended to do. But everyone's used to that now. And then once I go that far, I'm like, yeah, let's just throw some sparkle on top of it. So that's what I do. Speaking of sparkle, I'm going to take this Essence of Beauty that I got at CVS. I have had this brush for so freaking long, and I love it. It is perfect for putting eyeshadow on your eyelids. It is amazing, especially with the sparkly colors. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, what kind of sparkle are we going for my eyelids? This is the problem with palettes. I'm very indecisive. And I'm like, what do I want to go for? I need to do a light color. Do I want to go pinky? I didn't go that pinky. The struggles that I have. And why am I like a talking head all of a sudden? My struggles I have. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, I was talking about this really cool brush and trying to pick out a color. I still don't know what color I want to use. Oh, for goodness sakes, how come it's so difficult to choose? Alright, what the hey. We're going to go with this pink, Real You, it's called. We're going in. We're doing it. Wish me luck. All that talk, and it's really not that dramatic. It's like, how dramatic is this going to be? No, it's not that dramatic. I'm sure if I think with this one, if I bet you it would have much more payoff if I wet it. And a little bit of fallout, but really not much. Okay, I thought it was going to be like bam in your face, but it's actually really, really subtle. Let me try out my finger. It's a little bit brighter with my finger, but honestly, it's not a very impactful color, to be honest with you. I guess I haven't really played with this one enough. I'm going to go with my finger. I'm going to pack it in. Hey, you know, I'm getting better at this. You know, at least I'm not holding the mirror in front of my face like I did in one of my last videos. That I'm sure went over well. It's okay. I'm not loving this eye look right now. Maybe because I'm tired. And you know, when I look in the mirror, all I see are my dark circles and my puffy eyes and how freaking tired I look. And I'm trying so many things to make that get better. It's kind of driving me crazy, honestly. I'm going to try this like silver one. This called, what is it called? Timekeeper. It's like a, sorry it's on my middle finger. It's gray. Put it right in the center. I usually get much better looks with this out of this. Maybe I'm not used to talking and doing my makeup at the same time. I mean, because honestly, who likes to sit there and talks to themselves while they do their makeup? Okay, I'm judging. Maybe there are people who talk to themselves and do their makeup at the same time. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not something I usually do. Henceforth, it's throwing me for a loop a little bit. Alright. Let me put some color on my brow bone and see if that helps me at all. Then I'm going to have to do my brows. I hate doing my brows. I don't know why. We're going to go with that cream color that I put all over my lids again. Chip in. I happen to like, this is another one of those purple brushes. It's and angled. I kind of like it. Yeah, that's kind of softens things up a little bit. When I'm doing it, going into my color switch again. So those of you who had channels, how long did it take you to grow your channel? How long did it take you to feel like, I don't want to say that it's worth it, but that you felt like you were being successful in what you were doing it for? I'm doing this for enjoyment. Obviously, I'm not sponsored for anything. Obviously, I'm not being sent any products, so, I mean, totally, this is just for my enjoyment of sharing things I'm passionate about, you know, sharing things I like to talk about. I like to share, I like to talk. Yeah, my parents would say, yeah, she never shuts up. So, if you have channels, like, what did you do? How did you find? When did you feel like you actually were making an impact on somebody? When do you feel like you really reach, you know, that you finally made a difference in somebody? Like, you was like, oh wow, somebody got what I was trying to say, or, you know, oh wow, somebody like took a tip from what I said and it meant something to them. I'm going to go into Dream It, which is this really, really pretty pearl color. I've used that one. That one's like getting close there because I've used it quite a bit. I'm using my inner corner. I don't know how long it takes. I say, remember, there was no YouTube for me growing up. There wasn't any of this, and discovering it now, as I said, I still think I can do this and have fun with it. But I like to know how I can be better at it. Or which, you know, do I have too many expectations? Am I expecting like too much? Am I expecting to achieve things that I'm not going to achieve and everything like that? I don't know. It's you know, it's a new thing for me. It's an awful lot of fun. I'm going to go back into that chocolate color again that I took. Deepen this one up again. And yeah, it's looking okay. I keep knocking my camera over. How annoying is that? We'll be editing, hopefully we'll be editing a lot of this one. I hope. I hope I'll be editing all this crap out, because I don't think you want to be seeing all that. You know what I mean? Let's go underneath the eye and run some color underneath there. I am going to put on liner too. I'm going to do liner with this. And then we'll see. I'm going under with a mauve pink. That is, I'm looking at the name, TikTok. I'm going to go back into TikTok here. So do you guys think you need to have, like, what's important when doing a YouTube channel? Do you need to have the perfect lighting? Do you need to have the perfect background? Do you need to have the perfect camera? What's important to you when you're watching a YouTube video? What stands out to you? What makes that difference? What makes you want to keep watching that video or the person's video? So what about their, you know, is it their personality? Is it what they're showing? Is it, I don't know. I know what I like. I like people, I mean, you know, to me, I'm not necessarily drawn to the professional studio lighting. I'm not necessarily drawn to perfect everything. I like natural people, not natural people, but maybe everything's not expensive and top-notch and everything like that. I like watching those, but I also do like watching the bigger YouTubers who have the whole setup, the whole thing like that. You know, I guess I don't know. My big struggle, as you know, If you watch my videos, I struggle with editing. I wish I want to get better with it. I really, really do. I struggle. I'm going to tell you. I'm having a hard time with it. And I know that editing is one thing that is important, because nobody wants to watch a really badly edited video, including me. I get that. But at the same time, I get so frustrated at myself for not being able to pick it up quicker and not doing a better job with it, that it intimidates me, and it makes me not want to film sometimes. And so I'm like, instead of editing more and getting better at it, I'm not practicing enough, and because I'm not shooting enough videos, so I'm not getting the practice that I need to get better at it. So it's a little bit of a catch-22. By the way, I'm using the Tarte Sex Kitten liner. I love this one. I got one in the Tarte Treasure box. I did a video and I never uploaded it because I couldn't get the name of that stupid thing right. I called it Treasure Chest. I called it Treasure Hunt. I mean, it was the treasure box. I don't know why I was having such a hard time with it. But this liner came in the treasure box from Tarte, which I love, which I wish I could do some magic with that video and put it up, because it was funny. I liked it. Maybe I'll shoot it again. But there was no way I could put, you know, I don't even know how to put the words on the screen. You know how people, when they goof up, they put the words on the screen? I don't know how to do that. I gotta look it up. Anyway, I keep getting off topic. Squirrel. This Sex Kitten liner came in that box. I loved it. I've been looking for mine for a week. I don't know what I did with it, whether I took it with me, it fell out of my bag. I had no clue. I was really annoyed. I didn't have any other good black pencils. Liquid eyeliners I do okay with. I'm not the best. I don't do wing liner because my eyes, as I've aged, they are starting to droop on top. Aside from my bags and the struggles that I have with that, they're starting to get hooded, and I struggle with the wing. I can do it if I spend an hour on it, but so I just take it to the edge and bring it to the edge, and then for a deeper look, I will line my waterline and bring it around. So anyway, I love this liner. It is fantastic. It stays on your waterline better than any one that I've ever tried before, just in case you were interested in knowing. So I had to go out and spend the money on a new one, which really annoyed me, because I had one, and I didn't have it that long. It wasn't like I used it that much, and I can't find it. Who knows? Maybe that cat stole it. They have a tendency of doing that. So anyway, so yeah, we've been talking about a bunch of things. Yeah, I still teach, in case you happen to be interested. Because I love teaching. I love teaching privately, is what I've discovered. I like the one-on-one, and the way you can really focus your time and your effort on that one person and really focus. I have taught in groups and larger. I have done that, but my preference and my favorite is still teaching one-on-one. And I still do that, so I work full-time, and then during the week and on the weekends I give private lessons. And so I'm busy. I'm not complaining by any means, but I do find myself getting more and more tired, and it's harder. And then feeling intimidated about this, as badly as I want to get my channel going and have it be successful for, I mean, I don't think I would ever make any money at this. I don't know. It would be nice to help out a little bit, but for the most part, I really like sharing things with you guys and doing this, and it's a lot of fun, and you know, that's my main reason. I guess a lot of people, I mean, I know a lot of people do this full time. That's why I could never do Vlogmas. As much as it's cool, there's some Vlogmases that I'm enjoying watching. I could never do it. I mean, they're filming every day. And I guess if you don't have a full-time job or two, or sometimes 3 like I have, I guess you can do that. And I certainly can't. And if there is one, I mean, I'm not judging. That sounds kind of judgy. Maybe there are people out there who do have full-time jobs and who are doing Vlogmas. And God bless you and your energy, because working the 6 days a week I do, I can't do it. I just don't have the energy to come home and do it. But I'll also attribute it to the fact that they're probably a whole heck of a lot younger than I. I wanted to curl my lashes, and then I got so busy talking that I didn't curl my lashes. That's okay. And I also didn't talk about the mascara I'm using. I'm using the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which I also happen to adore. I mean, look at my eye. Look at my eyes. Look at this one without, and look at that with. I mean, mascara's bomb. Absolutely. A lot of people I've heard don't like it. I don't know what they don't like about it. It doesn't flake. It's not clumping. And it's not, runny. It doesn't, run. I was a freaking bawling idiot the other day because, unfortunately, my sister had to put her cat down, and I took her, and I stayed in the room, and it was hard. I mean, I've had to put my own down, too, but I loved her. I mean, she had the best. She was the best cat ever, and not only did I love the cat, and I hate seeing that happen, but, as a pet owner, you have to think that you're making the right decision, not being selfish for yourself, but making the right decision for them so that they don't suffer and they're not in pain. Because if you keep them alive, it's selfish on your part, because you're keeping them alive for you, because you don't want to say goodbye to them. And it's heartbreaking. So it was heartbreaking for that reason. And then to see my sister, who I love very much, in pain, that was really difficult too. We are a family of animal lovers, which is the reason why I have 4 fur babies, 4 cats. I had 3, and I recently adopted another one, which it took him quite a bit of time for me to acclimate him to my others, but he's still having issues, not with the other cats, but with people. He doesn't like everybody, and sometimes he doesn't like me, and I never had that with one of my cats before. But I'm working on it. I'm not a person who, just because an animal is sick, or there's, the animal's having trouble, or there's something wrong, you don't give up and walk away. You try and you make it work, and because it's not fair, it's just an innocent animal, and they deserve the chance to have a happy home. So anyway, I took my sister back to that. I took her after work, and I had full face makeup on because I was at work, and so I was an absolute bawling idiot. But I have to say, my foundation didn't run. Neither did my mascara or my eyeliner. So kudos to the makeup products for staying put. So do you see how big my eyes look, like my eyelashes? I think they look phenomenal. I said it's not helping my tired look too much, but I think they happen to look pretty good. Okay, let's do my brows. I hate doing brows. Did I say that I hate doing brows? I hate doing my brows. Don't like them. Maybe I haven't gotten them done. I shaved them myself. Maybe that's a problem? I don't know. I'm not sure I trust anybody. I did get it done once, and she made my brows so thin. I looked like a clown, and I hated it. And ever since then, it's been quite a while. I've been just doing them myself. So, but you ever notice they take a freaking long time? It's like, and of course this mirror is filthy, and I'm trying to like do my makeup with a filthy mirror because I've got my hands on it that have got makeup on it. Anybody else have these struggles? I mean, really, come on now. This is going to be the hell of a long video, so we'll see how my editing goes. Yes, go ahead, you can laugh. Again, I know, I get it. It's laughable. But anyway, so I'm an animal lover. If you guys have pets, will you tell me what they are? Because there's not an animal that I don't love. Sometimes I like animals better than I like people. You know. Because you ever notice that animals love you unconditionally? They do. They absolutely love you unconditionally. They're always happy to see you. Unlike people sometimes. It's one brow. So, tell me what kind of animals you have. How long have you had them? What do you love about them? Fill me in. People ask if they have, you know, oh, do you have kids? Yes, I have 4. They just happen to have fur. Because they are my children. They absolutely are. I certainly treat them like they are. So this is that brow pencil in my Sephora haul video, which I'll probably link. I did learn how to do that. I will link that video in the cards, probably. This is the Anastasia brow pencil. Remember I said I was on the fence about it? I wasn't sure because the sales associate in the store had convinced me to get this one instead of the Benefit. I don't remember the name of the Benefit one. I still don't remember. But it is the same one with the skinny tip on it. The Benefit one is much softer. This one is a little bit harder. But I've been using this one and I've come to love it. I use a very light hand. I think I was used to the a different type of formula, but now that I have gotten used to this formula, I'm liking it. It's a lot more precise than the other Benefit one that I was using, which is the triangle one, and I couldn't get precision with that at all, so I wasn't happy with it. And, you know, I'm like looking at my eyes, and I don't know whether it's the lighting, but I want to brighten it up a little bit. I'm like staring at my palette here. I'm like, I need something to brighten it. I'm dipping my hand into everything. I wish I had a supplementary palette. I'm one of those people who, as much as I like being able to use one palette, one and done, even when I have a palette that gives me everything I need, I'm always pulling out another palette to add something else to it. I mean, what is wrong with me, people? Okay, that was really dumb of me throwing this on there because look what I freaking did to my lashes. Can you see the sparkly shadow on my lashes? Oh well, it's a stay in there. But that brightens it up a bit. Now, of course, I have my nice black lashes are no longer nice and black because silly me over here had to go and be a little adventurous and different. So another thing that gets brought up to me a lot is I don't get teased at work, but I do kind of get teased at work. I have like my professional voice when I'm at work, and I can turn it like on and off, baby, let me tell you. I really can. But when it's me, and when I'm just talking to my friends, to whatever, yeah, I have a heavy New York accent. I won't tell you what borough I live in, but I live in one of the boroughs. And I have a heavy accent. So, it's kind of funny because they'll be all, hello, hi, yes, of course, and then it's like, oh yeah, and by the way, okay? So people at work seem to get quite the kick out of that tremendously. Okay, let's go on to, we're done with the eye palette, I guess, for now. I don't know if you like it. I don't know if I like it. If you do, if you don't, let me know. Leave me a comment. I promise you I will read them all. I have no problem doing that because I don't get that many. And the next is, I do really love the packaging of these. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. This is the package for the blush kit. You open it up. It did come with this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, like little roses printed on the plastic sheet. That's why I haven't thrown it out. It's gorgeous, as a matter of fact. Okay, and here are the 4 items. Okay, you have this darker blush here. They all seem to have, none of them are completely matte. They do all have a little bit of shimmer to them. And then this here is just a highlighter. Let me swatch them for you. We're starting from here and going to here. Now I do not know if they have names on them. Yes, they do. I will have to read the names. Now I can tell you this highlighter, when you rub into it, it feels a little soft but a little scratchy. I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever. So now you can see this, how like pinky pink this blush is here. This was that first one over here. Those are the colors. Let me swatch it on my arm for you. How am I going to do this? Okay, starting this way. Let's see if I can read the colors. Drum roll please, people, without my glasses on. Starting from this side, we have Rose, Enchanted, Fearless, and See Beyond. Rose, Enchanted, Fearless, and See Beyond. That was pretty good, Leanne. Not too shabby. Okay. I am going to use my favorite bronzer, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. As you can see, I hit pan on this. I'm almost going to have to get another one. And you know, I love this, but part of me wants to try a new one. If you have any bronzers that you are loving right now, and this is a matte bronzer. I like some shimmer just a little bit, but honestly I just like a matte bronzer so I can contour and stuff like that. If you guys, oh my god, did you see my hair sticking up in the back like that? Seriously? Really? Okay. If you have a matte bronzer that you are loving, please let me know in the comments, because do I want to buy this one again? There's so many bronzers. I watch everyone else's channel, and I mean, there's Physicians Formula, there's Marc Jacobs. I mean, there's so many. I don't care if it's high-end, I'll take high-end, I'll take low-end. I want to try. I don't want to buy 6 different bronzers, though, to be honest. I'm trying to be a little bit more, the only thing I'm really excessive with currently are my brushes, my eye palettes, and I have a lot of lip products, too. But like bronzers and powders and things like that, I'm really trying to just keep it to a minimum. I don't think I need to have 12 highlighting palettes. I currently have 2 individual highlighters, the one that's in this one, and then I did buy the, who is it, the Becca après-ski. Yeah, I think so. Après-ski, something like, yeah, that's it. I did buy that one. So like that's enough highlighters for me. And I have 2 bronzers. I have the Rose Isle bronzer, which I'm using, but this one's just a little bit, this is the one I pulled, and this one I'm hitting pan. I'm trying to use it up. So, now that I just explained that in like over detailed information, if you have a bronzer you can recommend to me that I can try and let you know if I like it, please do. Okay. Now, I do it a little bit differently. I happen to like a very densely packed brush when I'm putting bronzer on to like contour. And this is an Eco Tools brush. It's like $8, something like that. I really, really like it. See, what I do is, I know it looks like a lot, but I am going to blend it in because I go up here, I go kind of all over with it. And I do that whole 3 thing, you know, what they tell you all the time to do. It's so funny, I've been doing my makeup for so long, and I've adapted and changed along the way with not so much trends, but you know, just what looks good. And I was talking about getting older and the struggles that I'm having with getting older, and how my skin has changed, and how things that used to look really good on me makeup wise are not so much. So again, you have to adapt. Everyone's going to get older, everyone's skin is going to change. Things I did in my 20s, I can't do anymore. I don't have perfect, bouncy, perfect skin. You know, you can only do so much as you're getting older. But that brings me to another point I want to ask you guys about. How do you feel about fillers and lip injections and things like that? I'm really curious, because don't think I haven't thought about it. I mean, I've thought about it a lot. My lips used to be extremely full and not wrinkled. Now I had some dental surgery where I lost some bone in the top, and that has made this side of my lip collapse. They're currently uneven, and that's really bothering me because I can't seem to get a nice lip look. So I was really considering lip fillers for that reason, because of the bone loss and the lack and now the lack of volume here. It's like made this side kind of droopy and uneven as compared to this side. I don't have super skinny lips. They were bigger when I was younger, but I'm just unhappy with the unevenness of them, because I don't like to overline my lips, because I don't think it looks good on me. On some people it really does. So please give me your thoughts and opinions on lip fillers, and have I thought about maybe getting a little bit to fill in these little lines? And I never used to have smile lines, and I never used to have a lot of things, but all of that changes. So that's currently bronze. I have no idea what it looks like. This light over here is not working the best, and neither is the light in the room itself that I'm filming in. So to be honest with you, I have no idea how it looks, so we're just going to have to see when we go into editing now, won't we? Let's go into this blush palette now. So I'd really like to know your thoughts. Have any of you gotten any type of plastic surgery or fillers or anything like that? And if you have, what were your experiences with it? It's not that I have nothing against it. Your face, you guys, you do what you want to do. I'm even thinking about it. Some people say like, oh, just age gracefully after age, stop trying to look 20 again. I don't want to look 20 again. I want to look the best I can for my age. I wouldn't want to go back to where I was. But I just want to look the best I can for the age I am now. Just because I take care of myself and like to wear makeup and everything doesn't mean I'm trying to act younger than I am. It means I'm trying to look the best I can for me. So I don't judge anybody on what they want to do. You do you is what I like to say. Alright, what blush am I going to go into here? I already feel dark. I'm going to take this one, which is See Beyond. The top one, See Beyond. The brush I'm using is a U Spicy. I got this probably, and I think I got this in one of my beauty subscription kits quite some time ago. It's fluffy, very, very fluffy. So anyway, tell me your thoughts on plastic surgery. He said, because I'm not here to judge anybody, but I just like to know. I have watched videos on other YouTubers who have, talked about getting it. But it's so funny, they're all so young and they're getting it done, and I guess they're being preemptive, I'm assuming. Maybe it's not good to wait till my age before you start to do stuff. And I'm really mad. I bought these really cute reindeer antlers that I wanted to wear. When I do my Huda Beauty, OMG, I mean, no, not the Huda Beauty, OMG Jouet. If you watched my other video, oh my god. So when I do that, I'm going to wear my reindeer antlers, because they're really cute, and they're fuzzy, and I like cute and fuzzy. Actually, I have my cat shirt on. I'm sorry, I can't get, it's like, I'm like, oh, what shirt am I going to wear? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to wear what I normally wear on a daily basis, because that's me. I do like this other brush. I wanted to use it to like try to blend everything out. That's kind of, I hope I have enough blush on. So, oh my god, this lighting is horrible, and it's annoying the bejeebies out of me. So, you know what, I want to go into, put a little bit of lighter on it. Enchanted, this light one here. This is an Avon brush that I have. Man, Avon has, it's a blush brush. They have stepped up their game when it comes to brushes. I always like their brushes, but man, if they like, I'm going to be doing a video probably on it. I have all these video ideas that I'm going to do, but haven't gotten to them yet, so we'll be getting there. But I like it because it's angled and it's soft, and it just goes on top. Let's do some highlighter. I'm using my e.l.f. highlighter brush. I've been using a fan brush. Always use a fan brush. And then I saw these tapered little brushes, and it's the e.l.f. highlighter brush. Okay, I have another question. Do you guys like when people put what they're used for? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to use it for that. Like, it doesn't mean that at all, because I think this one actually says, like this one says Precision Blush, but I used it for my bronzer. I mean, I happen to like when they put names on things, because at least it gives you an idea of what they intended for. If you find another use for it, that's fantastic. But I would love it if they didn't just put numbers and they put, you know, suggestion for this. So, again, I'm going into this highlighter, which is called, I'm getting contacts, guys, by the way. I cannot wait until January for my Flex Pen to kick in, because I am getting contacts. And this is called Fearless. Now, I'm on the fence about this highlighter. I can't even see in my viewfinder, because my viewfinder, again, sucky lighting right now. I'll have to wait until I'm editing it to see what it looks like. I'm on the fence about this one, about this highlighter. I'm on the fence about whether I should be wearing highlighters at all, but again, I don't know. Why shouldn't I guess, right? I don't do the nose, I don't do above the eyebrow. I don't want to emphasize things that shouldn't be emphasized. So, there's that. I will see if it's pretty when I edit. Let's talk about lips. Can we just have that whole conversation about lips? My lips have been super dry, so I've been using my Kopari. It's like a coconut oil lip balm. I love it. It has a lot of good ingredients. I don't have the ingredients in front of me. But it's almost like a sleeping mask at night. It just keeps my lips moisturized. Does it do anything miraculous that lanolin alone can't do? No. But I like the applicator. And it's comfortable. And I like it. I am going to prime my lips. I have several different primers. I have a Too Faced lip primer, which I don't like. It dries down and crackles on my lips. This is the Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte, which I absolutely adore. This is the Lip Saver Treatment Primer. So it is a treatment and a primer. This does dry down, but it actually does plump up, not plump up my lips. I mean, but it like fills in the lines and makes them look plumper, if you know what I mean. So I just got this, and I like it. Now I'm just going to wait for that to dry down for a few minutes while I pick out my lip glosses. Let me take the swatch off my hand so I can swatch the lipsticks. Mine is like, I don't have a lot of space. I have like a really small table in front of me, so I can't put everything on it. So I'm like, in my videos, I'm like watching my videos the other day, and I'm like, I keep looking like this bobbing head that just goes out of frame because I have to put stuff on the floor, and the floor's down there, and I'm up here, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm annoying myself by like looking at that. I don't know if it bothers you or not. Okay, so this kit comes with 5 lip glosses, and you want to know something really freaking annoying? Let me show you the back. Okay. The lip glosses go this way. This is totally random, people. The lip glosses go this way, but the packaging is this way, and henceforth the naming of the colors is this way. How does it coordinate? Does it go top to bottom? Is it silly that something so simple like that annoys me? I don't know. But anyway, this package, what says it's $34 and it has a $90 value. I don't know, I guess if you count the lipsticks individually. I actually don't have any individual Lorac lip glosses or lip products. I have everything else under the sun. I actually just ordered myself an Yves Saint Laurent lipstick. I can't wait to get it. Alright, I'm going to try to decipher this. I am really hoping, I hope, let's hope, the names, oh my god, these are hard to get out. The names are on the lip glosses. Let's swatch Savoir Faire. Try it on, let's try it on this hand. They're very, they're lip gloss. There's no, like this, they're lip gloss. They're a little sticky, and they're not going to be super pigmented. They're not meant to be. So, maybe I'll try them all on and swatch. Here's Savoir Faire. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. I'll try it on my lips and I'll wipe it off and try it on the others. You know, I don't mind doing that. Okay, this is very pretty. Aside from my chapped lips here. Very pretty, like beigey, natural pink. Again, do not expect miracles out of these. They're just lip glosses. It's very pretty. I'm sure it would look, you could wear this on its own, and I'm sure you could wear it over a lipstick too. Here goes the down again to get the wipes. Just keep them on my lap. You think I would learn, right? Okay. Savoir Faire. I hate these wipes are taking off. You know, but I will swatch them on my hand, as I said, as well as put them on for you. This one is Fresh Chic. I don't know if I'm going to like this one. It's a little brown. Kind of brownie. You never know. I don't know. So it's not very pigmented. I'm trying to get a good build of the color. This brownie one is Très Chic. I don't have a good French accent. You know, because it's so sheer, Because it's so sheer, it's doable. And again, this would probably look really good over another lipstick. Thank God. My face and that first went on. And now, next one's called Believe. Of course, they make it so hard to get out of this plastic thing here. Is this one called Believe? Let's see. Yeah. It's called Believe. Is it called Believe? Oh! It's called Belle Eve. Get it? Beauty and the Beast. Belle Eve. I was slow to that one. Okay. Oh my God. This one is just a really pretty, absolute nude color. There's a third one over here. Total nude. I think it would totally look good on any skin tone, any color. I think it would look fabulous over like any lipstick that you just want to give a shine to. Really no pigment, just pretty. It's pretty. I would wear it if I just wanted to throw something on. They're really not that sticky. Like, you know, sometimes when you, with the gloss, when you stick your lips together and it like gets tacky, these aren't doing that at all. They're very comfortable. Obviously, they're not going to be transfer proof. Obviously, if you want a lot of pigment, that's not these, but I gotta tell you, they're nice. They're nice for a lip gloss. They're not, as I said, they're not tacky and sticky and gross at all. Happy about that. Okay, this next one is called Red Rose. About the easiest one. Belle Eve. I'm still thinking about that. It's like adorable. This almost to me looks like a pinky red tone, doesn't it? It has like a pinky redness to it. Okay, this one's a little bit more pigmented, which is nice. This would look gorgeous over a matte red lip. And I gotta tell you, by itself, I think this is gorgeous. Why do we do that? Why do we make these faces when we put on our makeup? Has anyone figured that out? What do you think? I really, really like this. The formula on these is, I can't believe this is like, this is the non-gloopiest gloopiest? Interesting. This is not gloopy, aside from being on the teeth. That has nothing to do with the gloss. It's not sticky, it's not gloopy, and this color is stunning. Love it. I almost don't want to take this one off, but I'm going to. Now again, obviously, is this going to last through eating, drinking, or anything else? Absolutely not. I wouldn't expect it to. I hope you wouldn't expect it to either. This one's called True Beauty. These all seem to be along the pink tone family, and a lot of them in the containers, they kind of seem very similar. This one almost looks like a very pale, cool tone Barbie pink. Can you even see it? Yeah, let me just, yeah, there you go. I don't know how this one is going to look. This one is actually quite pigmented for a gloss. It's, you know, it's funny. I know exactly what this would go great over. I had the Muse Bouche Lit Minis from Bite Beauty. And there's a pink in there that I have a hard time wearing because It's not quite my color, but I'm betting if I put this over it, it will look phenomenal. So that's it. There's this color. I kind of like it. There are those colors again. If you can get, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still get this, and I guarantee it's going to be on sale because I know they were having a sale on it. I would say get the palette if you like these sort of colors. Again, talking about the palette, you know, it's your basic, simple palette. I happen to like the shadows. I think they're pigmented. Some people talk about the, you know, hit or miss quality with these. The ones that I did try, I really liked. This was like one of my, it was so pigmented, the one that I put in my corner, that was called Romance. You know what I didn't swatch for you, and I guess a good true test of things is the black. Now this black shadow, it's called Sweet Up. Now let's see if you can see, that goes up brush again. It has a little bit of shimmer in the black. I'm going to wiggle it, I don't know if you can see. I'm not thrilled with that, but we're going to try it. You can see a little bit, it's a shimmer, not really like a glitter, but has a shimmerness to it. Did that work? Word did not make sense at all. And I will say it's kind of chalky, but do you see the glimmer in it? I don't know how I feel about that. How do you guys feel about shimmer in your black shadows? Does it work for you? Doesn't it work for you? I didn't try this one, so I don't know how it blends out on the eye. Swatching, it's a little, it's soft in the pan. It's a little kind of chalky when you're putting it on. So, but I said the palette, oh my god, the palette is half price right now. I think the palette is like $22 or something to that effect. To me, is the palette worth $22? Yeah, I think the palette would have been worth it at full price because I think it's pretty if the colors are what you're looking for. I think you can do a decent amount of looks. It's got some cool tones. It's got that really pretty blue. It's got the blues and the grays. It's got a nice transition. A deeper skin tone can absolutely pull this palette off. I think that the darker shades will look stunning on a deeper skin tone, and I think the pale shades, I think these pinks here on a deep skin tone would look absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. So I would say pick up the palette if you love, I mean it's also a collector's item. If you love Beauty and the Beast and you like this, I would say get it. The lip glosses, if you are into lip glosses and you like lip glosses, get them. Absolutely get them, they're phenomenal. The blush, I'm on the fence about, honestly. Maybe it's just me with the colors. I just don't know if these colors are truly wearable for me. I'm going to continue to use it and play with it. I would, you know, if I can give it to somebody, I don't just throw makeup out. I give it to family members or people that I know can get good use out of it. I spend a lot of money on my makeup because, believe me, I'm not getting any PR. I love to get PR. Absolutely. I would still give an honest opinion because that's the only kind of opinion I have. But I am not getting any PR, so I bought the stuff myself. Yes, you can return some of the stuff, but honestly, I kind of feel guilty about that. It's like when you think about how much like everything costs, and I don't know. I'm on the fence about returning. But so, you know, that's it, guys. I did my whole get ready with me. I shared my new Beauty and the Beast collection makeup. I shared a lot with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'm looking for lucky subscriber number 20. Who will be lucky subscriber number 20? I told you in the last couple of videos, I really do want to do a giveaway. I bought some products during the Sephora and Ulta haul that I have been saving. One video that I'm going to do, I think in my Jouer video, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever palette. I bought one for myself and one for the giveaway. That palette is phenomenal, and I want to show you how I use it since it is going to be going in the giveaway. But yeah, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe, tell me about yourselves in the comments below, watch some of my other videos, and yeah. I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me. This was a long one, but everybody have a phenomenal holiday, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye.